Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Finn discovers Carter and Hope's secret lands in tight spot with Steffi. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, could get a clue about the new man in Hope Logan's Annika Noel life. B&B fans know Finn was livid when Hope seemingly threw herself at him in lingerie. However, Hope assured Finn and Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, that the design office debacle wasn't what it looked like. Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, has been Hope's fiercest defender lately, but she'll have another ally during the week of November 11 to 15. That's when Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, will face off with Finn about what really went down at Forrester Creations. Of course, Deacon will rush to Hope's defense and insist his daughter is innocent. Although Hope was guilty of that drunken kiss at the Forrester party, she hasn't made a real move on Finn since then. Unfortunately, it seemed like Hope was plotting to make Finn her man again when she fell on him. Despite Deacon's efforts to convince Finn that it was a misunderstanding, Finn will remain skeptical. Nevertheless, this might be a good time for the wheels to start turning for Finn. Deacon may praise Carter for how supportive he's been of Hope and argue that he believes her about the confusion. Steffi has been questioning why Carter's so passionate about his defense of Hope, so Finn might start thinking about that too. What if Finn begins to realize maybe there's more than friendship going on between Carter and Hope? After all, Finn has played detective in other storylines, like when he figured out Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, was guilty and found Steffi locked in a cage. Finn also helped Deacon track down captive Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, during the whole Sugar, aka Janet Weber, Kimberlyn Brown arc, so he has a habit of unraveling mysteries. It's even possible Finn will spot Hope and Carter in a close moment somewhere eventually. Maybe Finn could visit Carter's loft to question him, and once again find Hope in lingerie. That could click everything into place for Finn and make him realize Steffi's indeed had it all wrong. Finn would land in a tight spot since he'd feel obligated to be honest with Steffi, but he also wouldn't want her thinking he's going against her. Although Finn is probably the last person who'd ever want to tell Steffi she made a mistake, he'd have no choice. Steffi might stand by her choice to fire Hope anyway, but it'd be interesting to see her reaction to Finn's curveball. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope and Carter's secret has to come out sooner or later, so stick with us for more predictions on who'll uncover the news and give Steffi updates. In the opulent world of Los Angeles high fashion, secrets and scandal are always a breath away. Dr. John Finn Finnegan has navigated his fair share of drama ever since he got involved with the Forrester family. Yet nothing could prepare him for the bombshell he's about to uncover, and it has the potential to shatter the delicate stability he's worked so hard to build with Steffi. Recently, Finn's life has been relatively calm, but that peace is shattered when he stumbles upon an interaction between Carter Walton, the handsome COO of Forrester Creations, and Hope Logan, the sweet yet complicated designer. What starts as a simple misunderstanding quickly spirals into an eye-opening discovery that could have devastating consequences. Finn finds himself trapped between loyalty to Steffi and a growing dilemma of what to do with the information he's uncovered. A surprising discovery. It all begins innocently enough. Finn is at Forrester Creations, waiting to surprise Steffi with lunch when he hears hushed voices down the hall. He recognizes Carter's voice, but is startled to hear Hope's as well. Curious, he inches closer to the door, catching fragments of a tense conversation. Words like secret and Steffi must never know reach his ears, piquing his curiosity. Finn doesn't want to jump to conclusions. He trusts Steffi, and he knows the intricacies of the fashion world make for strange partnerships and high-stakes secrets. But the look of guilt and tension on Hope's face as she slips out of Carter's office confirms that something isn't right. Finn decides to keep quiet, hoping it was just a misunderstanding. Yet his mind races with possibilities, and he can't ignore the feeling that what he witnessed could lead to trouble for both Steffi and himself. A conversation with Steffi. Later that evening, Finn tries to dismiss his concerns, focusing on his family with Steffi. However, he finds it increasingly difficult to shake the thought of Hope and Carter's secret. During dinner, Steffi notices his distracted demeanor and asks if everything's all right. "Finn, you've been quiet all night. Is something bothering you?" she presses, her piercing gaze seeing right through him. Finn considers confiding in her but decides against it. He doesn't want to plant seeds of doubt unnecessarily. "I'm just tired, Steffi. It's been a long day," he says, masking his unease with a smile. But Steffi isn't easily convinced, and Finn knows it's only a matter of time before she senses something deeper is amiss. The weight of his knowledge feels heavier each day, and Finn can't help but wonder if withholding it will eventually backfire. The stakes rise. As days go by, Finn begins noticing subtle changes in Steffi and Hope's interactions at Forrester. Where they were once cordial, there's now an air of tension, a sense of rivalry that hadn't been there before. Finn suspects Hope is hiding something, and she may even be worried that he knows more than he's letting on. Meanwhile, Carter seems on edge too, and Finn's mind churns with questions. What could possibly connect Carter and Hope in a way that they'd need to hide it from Steffi and the entire Forrester family? His protective instincts kick in, and he begins keeping a closer eye on their interactions, torn between loyalty to Steffi and the growing suspicion that something is terribly wrong. An unexpected ally. Things take a twist when Finn bumps into Thomas at Forrester Creations. Thomas has had his own rocky history with Hope, but he's been working hard to keep his relationship with her professional and respectful. Finn, sensing that Thomas might have an inkling of what's going on, decides to broach the subject carefully. "Thomas, do you think Hope has been different lately?" Finn asks, trying to sound casual. Thomas raises an eyebrow, clearly caught off guard. "Why do you ask?" Finn shrugs, feigning nonchalance. "I don't know. I thought I overheard something. It just seemed like there might be some tension with Carter." Thomas's eyes darken slightly and he nods. There's definitely something up with Hope, but if it involves Carter, that's unexpected. Though they don't have concrete answers, both men leave the conversation feeling unsettled. Finn realizes he's not alone in noticing that something's off, but the more he delves, the more he risks stirring up trouble. Steffi catches wind. Soon enough, Finn's internal struggle doesn't go unnoticed. Steffi's intuition is razor sharp, and she begins to sense that Finn is holding back. One evening, after they've put the kids to bed, she confronts him directly. "Finn, what's going on? I can tell you're hiding something," Steffi says, crossing her arms, her gaze unwavering. Finn hesitates, realizing he's reached a breaking point. He can no longer keep his suspicions to himself. He carefully recounts what he witnessed between Hope and Carter, watching Steffi's face as she processes the information. "Do you think they're having an affair?" she asks, her tone filled with disbelief. "I don't know," Finn replies. "But whatever it is, it's enough for them to hide it from you and everyone else." Steffi's mind races, trying to make sense of this revelation. Though she's always had her share of differences with Hope, she never imagined something like this could be possible. Suddenly, her trust in the people around her feels like it's slipping through her fingers. The fallout now, Finn and Steffi find themselves in a precarious position. The bond they share has been built on trust and transparency, but this revelation threatens to destabilize their relationship. Steffi feels betrayed, both by Hope's secrecy and by the fact that Finn withheld this information for so long. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" she demands, hurt flickering in her eyes. Finn sighs, reaching for her hand. "I didn't want to jump to conclusions or create drama where there might be none. But now, with everything that's come to light, I felt you needed to know." Steffi appreciates Finn's honesty, but the seeds of doubt have already been planted. She begins to question her friendships, her family, and even the foundation of her marriage. She decides to confront Hope, determined to get to the bottom of this. The next day, Steffi marches into Forrester Creations, her resolve unbreakable. She finds Hope in her office and closes the door, her gaze steely and unwavering. "Hope, I know something's going on between you and Carter. Don't bother denying it," she says, her voice firm. Hope pales, clearly unprepared for Steffi's directness. She stammers, trying to deflect, but Steffi's persistence wears her down. Hope finally admits that she and Carter have been working together on a secret project that they were planning to reveal in their own time. It's not an affair, she insists, but a partnership to develop a new fashion line. A twisted relief washes over Steffi, but it's mixed with lingering resentment. While the explanation seems innocent enough, she can't shake the feeling of betrayal. She and Finn have always vowed to be transparent, and the secrecy surrounding this project has put that commitment to the test. As Steffi leaves, she reflects on how close she came to letting her suspicions drive a wedge between her and Finn. She decides that in the future, open communication is the only way forward. But for now, the secrets, doubts, and mistrust that nearly tore them apart serve as a harsh reminder that in the glamorous world of the Forresters, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. And though the truth behind Carter and Hope's partnership may be out, Steffi can't shake the feeling that there are still more secrets hiding beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed.